All right, look like we're live. Greetings, everyone. How's everybody out there? Yes, good to see you too. Most of the time you hear me and you say, what do he look like? Who am I talking to? Well, here I am. But every now and then when I'm doing my studies, I hear something that sparks something I've done, some research I've done. So I ask the question, why did I think of that? Because it's something that somebody need to hear. Again, most of what I say here, I've said it more than once. I've said things many, many times because repetition is the key to learning. And if you hear something again and again, you would believe it. So would you rather hear the truth? Wouldn't you rather hear the truth? Okay, that's what we got here. But it don't become truth until you prove it true. Nobody can prove truth to you but you. No one can prove what is true to you but you. There's talk about the hostages being released. Yay, yay. Uh, there's a people who've been hostage for hundreds of years. And they're not talking about being released. Why? Well, have you heard of the Stockholm Syndrome? That's why. They don't even know they're hostages. They don't even know they're hostages. But anybody outside can look and see their condition and say, man, you in prison. I'm not in prison. I can go and do whatever I want to do. Yes, you can. You got a leash on you. Where you can go, how far you can go, what you can do. So you will not know you're in prison until you get out to the country, go visit Europe, go visit any place else, and then come back. That's when you know something is wrong here. You even have a better feeling of vibration abroad than you have here. That's why I spend most of my life overseas. But, however, this is my home, and I'm not leaving again. I may go to visit, but we got to start. We got to start telling people we're Americans. We are Americans. This means Americans. Stop saying black. This means American. If you know the definition of American, you know it means copper-colored people. But if you do not identify within the land, let me say that again. If you do not identify with any land, you're not considered a person. You're a fictional character, like a cartoon, and nobody's taking you serious. Call yourself who you are. You are an American. Sue anybody who calls you black, and stop calling yourself that. That's what keep you as a prisoner with a what you call it, Stockholm effect. You don't know what that means? Go look it up. That will keep you a prisoner, calling yourself a slave identity. Calling you a slave identity. Black is the same as the N word. What you talking about? They tell you to stop calling the N word. But you call yourself black. What's the difference? They both relate to slavery. Y'all people need to study. You wasn't called black until after Europeans came here. That's the name they gave you. And why are you using their names for you? That means one thing: they own you. And you give up their ownership because you say, yeah, boss, I be's black. You say I was black, I was black. I'm proud to be black. American? No, y'all, American mean white people, right? You see? I won't say they stole your identity. I would say you gave it up because 100 years ago you knew who you were. And let's talk about migration, immigration. Except for us, everybody's immigrant. Except for us, everybody is an immigrant. There was a time they wouldn't immigrate people who look like this. No, they want to outnumber. They was trying to counterbalance the many of us here by allowing only pale face to come. That's the Nationalization Act in 1789. Right after they stole the country, they started these nationalization acts. Anyway, how y'all doing in the chat? Oh, thank you. Y'all got some intelligent. I got some intelligent audience. It's refreshing. Well, maybe because I'm showing my face, people can see I look intelligent. So maybe the reason why I get a lot of unintelligent comments when I'm not showing my face because they think I'm not intelligent. So when you look at an intelligent face and an intelligent voice and intelligent topics, that demands an intelligent response, right? Right. So, not to prolong that, that's just a thought that came up I need to share. Uh, know you're a political prisoner. Know you in the syndrome. Uh, do not deal with being have that syndrome, Stockholm syndrome. Get rid of that Stockholm syndrome. Y'all. I think what will heal a lot of our people is to just get outside the box. I don't mean going to the Caribbeans. No, you need to go further. You need to go to Europe. Everybody's not the same. Europeans are not Americans, that's for sure. When I say Americans, I got to know who I'm speaking about because some people migrated here and call themselves Americans. So if you can have a deportation of immigrants, who's going to be left here? If you're going to have a deportation of immigrants, who going to be the last man standing? The people you kicking out, this their land. You heard me. Do you know this southern part of the United States was stolen? Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, any questions in the chat? We'll wrap it up here in a couple minutes. Okay, I don't see any questions. All right, thank y'all for watching. Remember, do not see yourself as a political prisoner. Get rid of that Stockholm effect and study to know who you are. Now, I'm speaking to my community. I don't know who these people are. If you're not in my community, I don't know what to say to you. Go to your own community and ask these questions because I'm not here for you. Okay. Greetings, everyone. And until next time, stay in the light and stay away from foolish conversations and people who try to pull you in to their fake reality. Just stay in the light. That's easy to do. Just ignore something is not true because Satan is looking around the earth to see who can he devour to bring in his fake reality. We don't need a fake reality. We living in truth. So there you go. Peace.